Hello folks, and welcome to the SaxaVord Sessions. Can you do me a wee favour, somebody out there, and just let us know that you can hear us okay? That would be fantastic if somebody could give us a thumbs up, or let me know that you can hear us, because the computer's saying something different today than it normally did. So there's somebody give me a thumbs up straight away, so that's obviously okay, that's good. Fantastic. Here we are, Sunday afternoon again. SaxaVord Sessions. Sounds fine, says Neil MacLeod. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let us ken where you are. Here's a wee set of reels, starting off with the Duke of Perth today, or Bruns Rail, some folk like to call it, or the Clean Pea Stray, I think I've heard it called as well. So here we go. Wee set of reels. Get your shoes on. Here we go. folks, a wee nice start to the day today. The Duke of Perth. The tunes were the original tune. The second tune was the Duke and Duchess of Buccleuch's Favourite, followed by the last two were Ian MacPhail's tunes. The first one was to Gordon Jimison, the late Ian MacPhail's compliments to Gordon Jimison. That was the late Gordon Jimison, as in Graham Jimison, who plays drums with me in the band, his brother. And the last one was C.M. Barber. Graham and I both live up here in Shetland now, but we both played with Ian MacPhail's band at one point in time. I played piano for a couple of years, and Graham was the drummer for a number of years, lots of years. So we got to know Ian's music very well. It's great stuff. So that was that. Here's a wee couple of waltzes for you. One, Western Home. That'll remind you of old Callum Kennedy there and what he was up to. And the second one's the Northern Lights, the old Aberdeen, for all you Dons supporters out there. I see they got a good win yesterday. Aberdeen was at 6-0 against Dumbarton or something like that. That was yeah. Miracles happen. There we go. So have a wee sing along. There we go, a wee couple of waltzes for a wee Scottish waltz. Now, I see Nell joining us for Edinburgh. I've been down in Edinburgh this week, Nell. I was down there since Sunday to Thursday. So it was very nice, and I met a couple of people that was quite unusual. I was sitting having some lunch with the family in the King James Centre, and a lady came over to me and said, "Peter Wood?" And I said, "Yes." And it was a lady called Margaret Hine from Scone. And Margaret watches us online here sometimes as well. And she said she recognised my tattoo. I said, "Oh, well." So it was nice to meet Margaret. And then I met Donald, what's Donald's surname again? The singer from down about Trinentway. Met him as well. So it was lovely to see all these folk. Anyway, that was a wee waltz. Here's a wee set of jigs for you this time. If you fancy any set dance in 832s, it's fine. It's Irish tunes. The first one's called The Eavesdropper. The second one's called The Lark in the Morning. And actually, the third one's maybe a pipe jig it's called Cork Hill, so that would insinuate that it's Irish. And we'll finish off with Paddy's Leather Breeches. There we go. How does that sound? So, enjoy. And hello, Viola and Marge are in the States, and there's George and Kathleen Leask. I think they're in Walser. They might not be, though, because they have a caravan and go all over the place. So, and Mary's there, lots of folk. Let us know how you're getting on. It's been a nice couple of days of weather up here. The sun's not quite so shiny today, but it was lovely yesterday. So, a wee set of jigs. Let us know where you are in the world. Hit that share button for us. Hello, Scott Watson. How are you getting on? Hit that button and share it about to your pals. That would be great. We're on Facebook and we're on YouTube and we're on Twitch. So you can get us on any of these platforms. Here we are. We say Irish jigs. You can strip the willow. You can Miss Haddon's reel. You can do whatever you want to this. That's fine. wee set of jigs. The Eavesdropper, The Lark in the Morning, Cork Hill, and Paddy's Leather Breeches. There's Albert Watson in Dundee following us as well today. Hello, Albert. We were in Dundee the other day too, on Thursday, on the way back up to Aberdeen Airport. And we stopped and we went out to Camperdown Park with the bairns, and they had a rant and a play, and there's a wee wildlife zoo kind of thing there as well. So it's quite cool. They've even got bears, which is quite fine, as long as you're not in beside them. So anyway, right, before, I'm going to try something a wee bit different here. When I would take the accordion out the day, I was mucking about a wee bit. So, guys, sorry, children are here. No shouting, Ang. Go down and see Mum if you want. There we go. So, here's a couple of tunes. The first one is Yellowbird, followed by Never on a Sunday. But we're always on a Sunday, so that doesn't really make any sense. Just something a wee bit different. So this could be a wee cha-cha or something. Here you go. There we go. Something a wee bit different for you. Marina said, could you play some Ian McPhail reels for Irene Jimison? Marina must have tuned in late because we started with some Ian McPhail reels. How to get caught out. But there's plenty of them. So, yes, I will in a wee while. I'll play a wee waltz first. Here's a wee waltz called the Oslo Waltz. It's a lovely wee tune. So, enjoy. There we are. So, hello Gina and Lark Hall. Gina and Sandy. Great to see you all. I hope the weather's been kind to you folks out there. It was quite nice for us when we were down in Edinburgh through the week there. It was lovely. And again, what I had, Davy, I had Sri Lankan street food.
Did you?
Aye. And you can go to this restaurant up in, I can't mind what it was called now. It's up on the top of the King James Centre. And it's got about 10 different outlets, and you can go to whatever one, and they give you a buzzard, and they buzz you when it's ready. So I went for Sri Lankan street food. That was great. We loved it. Yeah, it was good. Very nice. Very nice. It wasn't like fish and chips. That was at Portobello Beach 2 days later. There we go. Anyway, Marina was asking for some Ian McPhail tunes, so we'll get them out the way while I mind. That's the easiest way to do it. So here is 3 tunes, Ian's. The first one is Miss Suzanne Barber, the sister of Miss C.M. Barber that we played earlier on. And then Mary Printy, Ian wrote that for his grandmother, who was West Coaster Gailshire. And then, oh, thank you, Marissa Bryce said, the Bonnie and Wild Restaurant. there are other restaurants available
Do they do takeout?
just to cover myself.
Did Deliveroo come up with that?
Yeah, I don't know if I can come up with that, but it was very nice. It was lovely. Aye, it was good. Some different. Right, and great place to go because the kids could get their pizza still that they wanted, but you could have something different, so that's fine. So, good. What did I say I was going to play there? Oh, aye. And then the last one is one called Elizabeth Purcell's favourite. So enjoy. We set rails. Irene's been away getting a hip done in Aberdeen, I think. I'm right in saying it's maybe Glasgow. I'm not sure. She'll maybe let us ken. So I was telling her to take care and look after it and do all the exercises. I got a new hip about 13 years ago, and somebody else got one at the same time as me. They didn't do the exercises I did. Theirs went out of joint after about a year, and mine's is still perfect. So it's not bad. Have a wee hugh to a dash and white sergeant, maybe, or something. There we go. I hope you were able to get a wee dash and white sergeant or something like that fitted in there. That's good. Right, here is a wee two-step for you this time, and it's a pretty old one now because it was Jimmy Shan, Sir Jimmy Shan, that composed it. A tune called the 620 two-step, because the 620 was it was a programme apparently that was on every week on the radio, and it was called the 620 because that's what time it started. So he called it the 622 step. It's also a dance now as well. And it's good. So here's the 622 step for you. Irene is in Glasgow. So she's in the Golden Jubilee. That's where I got my hip done as well, which is wonderful. I'm half metal, half, what's it called? Porcelain that they make the sinks with. That's what my hip's made up of. Apparently they were putting porcelain in people. They tried an experiment. They made the joint and the socket porcelain, but people were squeaking. So they had to gee up on that one. So I was lucky with that one. So, did I start saying what I was going to play there? I can't mind if I did or not. Yes, the 622 step I did. See, old age. Forgive me, I've played at 2 weddings this weekend. One in Lerwick on Friday night, and a golden wedding in Lerwick on Saturday night as well, and then back up to Anse today. So, taking partners for a wee military 2-step or a Boston 2-step for the 622 step. There we go, the 622 step. It's just making me think, I was thinking about that when I was going through. Irene's in a lucky position now, with technology that we can play to you every Sunday. When I got my hip done, you had to go back every 4 months or something to get a checkup. But now they can do that with VCs. They do it online, so you don't have to go travel back and forward to Glasgow, which is amazing. So there's, and she says she's not going to try any 8-some reels yet. That was another thing. My final speak with the consultant, when he said that was it, you're free to do what you want now. He said, you'll be able to do 8-some reels now. And I said, well, that's amazing, because I couldn't do 8-some reels before. So there we go. So we'll see what happens. Right. If there's any other requests out there, keep giving me a wee shout today. We're on for just a wee while, until about 25 past, 2:30, something like that. So here's a wee set of Gaelic waltzes for you this time. Why no? We'll start off with calamine lotion. No, calamaroon, so calamine lotion, it's good for the skin. Yeah, we'll do a Fergie tune after this one. Yes, aye, good idea, good idea. Here is some Gaelic ones. There we go, folks. There we are. Hold on. I'm checking the messengers here. That's okay. Right, cool. Now, I notice a comment come in here from someone here. Chris, where are you going? Okay, go for it. Is somebody trying to advertise getting you to sign up for different channels and views, folks? Please don't do that. That's just somebody jumping into your chat and Twitch. So anything you see like that, don't answer to it. Just sit and watch the thing. It's absolutely fine. I would delete it right now if I could, but I don't think I can, and I'm not putting it up on the screen. So, but there we go. So don't sign up to anything. Just enjoy the music. But I'm sure you're all quite savvy to this stuff now. We've all seen it before. At least it's no rude messages. He's just trying to flog us. So that's how it goes. But anyway, good. Interesting there, Marissa Bryce was saying as well that Bonnie and Wild's restaurant we were talking about, Charlie Kilpatrick's band There's an open Kaylee there. Now, what did she say? On the last Thursday of every month. So if you happen to be in Edinburgh, go along and support Charlie. I've known Charlie for a very, very long time, before I even moved to Shetland, which is nearly 30 years now. I used to see Charlie at all the accordion clubs. And Charlie's been up here playing himself. Charlie Kilpatrick, he's been up many, many times. An ex-police inspector, big West Coast man. Wee button accordion, big West Coast man, but there we go. So that's that. So super. But here we are. Now, I noticed a pal of mine, Callum Watson, sending me some pipe band results there, but it was the Scottish Championships yesterday, so well done to Inverary, won Grade 1 yesterday. And I noticed that Uddingston Strathclyde won Grade 2. They're not so well yesterday, the Irish. They didn't do just so well, but we don't mention that. Here's a couple of pipe tunes for you, two of my favourites. The first one's called Castle Dangerous, and the second one's called J.K. Cairns. Pipe major, J.K. Cairns. Right, let me turn that back to there. There we go. So mine, dinna sign up to Pittlebowl Morph or whatever he's called. Just Okay, there we go. We had 2 3-4s. The Castle Dangerous, J.K. Cairns, and then I went into 2 9-8s after that. The first one was called the Battle of the Somme, and the second one was the Heights of Durgai. So there we go. A bit of history involved with all that kind of tunes, I'm sure. Davey said about some Fergie MacDonald. Let's finish off with a big set of reels and jigs. The first one's called the Jig Run Rig, the famous one that Fergie wrote, followed by Maureen's Jig, one he wrote for his wife. And then we'll go into Wee Todd, and then we'll go into Wee Murdy. There's a lot of wees here, isn't there? Wee Murdy. It's like I asked a man in the West Coast once, you know, in the islands, everybody's got a nickname because there's so many folk with the same surnames, you know, Donald MacDonald. And so they become Donald the Bus MacDonald and things like that, you know. Calling the Post, yeah, they see. And I asked the man, I said, why are you called Donald the Bus? And he said, because I drive the bus. And I said, oh. And he said, so it was lucky I don't clean toilets for a living, or I don't know what I might have been called. But there we go. Here's Gracie making an entrance there. Grace is delighted. We're going back to physio tomorrow. So that's nearly 12 weeks. 6 weeks in wheelchairs, 4 weeks in crutches, and the crutches got binned about a fortnight ago, so she's delighted. So we're going back to see physio to get the okay tomorrow to see what's going on after that. So it's great to see her on the go. Right, here we are finishing off with these tunes, and now we might slip into a couple of reels at the end. Maybe Moving Cloud and the Mason's Apron to finish the day off. Thank you very much for joining me at the SaxaVord Sessions, all the way for the SaxaVord Spaceport, and thanks to Davey Sinton for doing the sound for me. And I'm just working away here. Hopefully we'll get some guests on through the tail end of the summer for you as well. Just ended up doing it myself this week because I was away last week. So hope you've enjoyed the few tunes that we've had today, and we'll see you next week at 1:30. And here is some banjo for the awesome Andy Kane, who's away today to South to a wedding. There's a wedding on Monday. Ian Graham that plays drums with Charlie Kilpatrick's band. That's funny, that, his daughter's wedding. So there we go. It all ties in. It all ties in. So have a good time, South. Awesome. Andy Kane. Here's what we say. Jigs for you and a couple of reels. Thanks for joining me. See you next week. I hit the wrong thing, Davey. Here we go. Banjo. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a nice week, and we shall see you very soon. Take care.